There was once a time when humans looked at the earth as a living home, not just a place to take from. The rivers were respected, the forests were protected, and the sky was seen as a gift. But slowly, the balance between humanity and nature began to break. Today, we stand at a moment where we must ask ourselves a powerful question. Are we protecting the world that gives us life, or are we destroying it through our own actions? The earth is not dying because of one single reason. It is suffering because of many choices made over generations. The endless desire for more has led to the cutting of forests, the pollution of oceans, and the destruction of natural habitats. We have taken from nature without giving anything back, forgetting that every living thing is connected. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat all depend on the health of our planet. Climate change is changing weather patterns, melting ice, raising temperatures, and creating challenges for millions of people. But the greatest danger is not only environmental damage. It is the mindset that allows us to ignore the consequences of our actions. A person who understands the value of life understands that even the smallest action matters. A single tree planted, a single piece of waste properly managed, and a single conscious choice can become part of a greater change. The future of Earth is not decided only by governments or organizations. It is shaped by the daily decisions of ordinary people. We must learn to live with awareness, not greed. Progress should not mean destroying the foundation that supports our existence. True success is not measured by how much we own, but by how wisely we protect what we have been given. The Earth is sending us messages through rising temperatures, disappearing species, and changing environments. These are not just warnings. They are invitations to awaken. If we choose responsibility over carelessness, compassion over exploitation, and balance, human actions are destroying nature's balance. The Earth's problems are not caused by one event, but by years of human activities such as deforestation, pollution, overconsumption, and the careless use of natural resources. When humans take more from nature than they give back, the balance of life begins to break. Human actions have played a major role in damaging the natural balance of our planet. For thousands of years, nature provided everything humans needed, but over time, the desire for unlimited growth and consumption changed the relationship between people and the environment. Forests have been cut down to create more space for cities, industries, and agriculture, causing many animals and plants to lose their homes. Pollution from factories, vehicles, and waste has filled the air, rivers, and oceans with harmful substances that affect all forms of life. The problem is not only the damage we can see, but also the changes happening silently around us. When forests disappear, the Earth loses an important system that cleans the air and controls the climate. When oceans become polluted, marine life suffers, and the balance of the entire ecosystem is affected. Every tree removed, every river contaminated, and every resource wasted creates a deeper impact on the planet. The Earth is a connected system, and human beings are a part of that system. When we harm nature, we ultimately harm ourselves. Protecting the planet requires understanding that our choices matter. A sustainable future begins when humanity learns to respect nature, use resources wisely, and restore the balance that has been damaged for generations. Climate change is a warning sign from the planet. Rising temperatures, melting ice, extreme weather, and changing ecosystems show that the Earth is facing serious challenges. These changes remind us that our actions today directly affect the future of the planet. Climate change is one of the clearest warning signs that the Earth is facing a serious crisis. The planet's temperature is increasing because of rising levels of greenhouse gases released by human activities such as burning fossil fuels, industrial pollution, and deforestation. These changes are affecting the natural systems that support life. Glaciers are melting, sea levels are rising, and many regions are experiencing stronger storms, longer droughts, and unpredictable weather patterns. Climate change is not only an environmental issue, it also affects human lives. Farmers face challenges as changing weather patterns impact food production. Communities near oceans are threatened by rising sea levels, while extreme heat can create health risks for millions of people. Animals and plants are also struggling because their habitats are changing faster than they can adapt. These problems are messages from the planet reminding humanity that action is necessary. Climate change shows us that every decision has consequences, from the energy we use to the way we consume resources. Protecting the Earth requires cooperation, awareness, and a commitment to creating cleaner and more sustainable ways of living. If we listen to these warning signs and make responsible choices today, we can help protect the planet for future generations. The connection between humans and nature cannot be ignored. Clean air, fresh water, food, and shelter all come from a healthy environment. When nature suffers, humanity also suffers because every living being is connected through the same ecosystem. Human life is deeply connected with nature, and ignoring this connection creates serious consequences for our future. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we depend on all come from the natural world. Every forest, ocean, river, and living creature plays an important role in maintaining the balance of life on Earth. When these systems are damaged, humans also experience the effects because we are not separate from nature. We are a part of it. Polluted air can affect our health. Contaminated water can threaten communities, and damaged ecosystems can reduce the resources needed for survival. The destruction of natural habitats does not only harm animals, it also weakens the systems that protect human life. For example, forests help regulate the climate, oceans absorb heat, and plants support the oxygen cycle that keeps the planet alive. Understanding this connection teaches us that protecting nature is not just an act of kindness toward the environment. It is a responsibility toward ourselves and future generations. When we respect the Earth, we create a healthier and safer world for everyone. A better future begins when humanity recognizes that the survival of the planet and the survival of people are connected. Caring for nature means caring for life itself. Small actions can create powerful change. Protecting the Earth does not only depend on large organizations. Individual choices like reducing waste, saving energy, planting trees, and respecting nature can contribute to creating a healthier planet. Small actions may seem simple, but they have the power to create meaningful change when millions of people take part. Protecting the Earth does not only depend on major decisions made by governments or large organizations. It also depends on the daily choices of individuals. Every person has the ability to contribute to a healthier planet through responsible habits and greater awareness. Simple actions like reducing unnecessary waste, recycling materials, saving water, using energy wisely, and planting trees can help protect natural resources. Choosing sustainable products and avoiding excessive consumption can reduce pressure on the environment. Even small changes in our lifestyle can create a positive impact when they become part of a collective effort. The most important change begins with a shift in mindset. When people understand the value of nature, they become more careful about their actions and more willing to protect the world around them. Teaching younger generations about environmental responsibility can create a future where respect for the planet becomes a natural part of life. The Earth does not need perfect people. It needs millions of people making better choices every day. A single action may appear small, but together, these efforts can restore balance, protect ecosystems, and create hope for future generations. Every positive step taken today is a step toward a healthier and more sustainable world. Humanity must choose responsibility over destruction. The future of Earth depends on changing our mindset. True progress means finding a balance between development and protecting nature. By choosing awareness, kindness, and responsibility, we can help restore the planet for future generations. The future of the Earth depends on the choices humanity makes today. For many years, development has often been measured by production, technology, and economic growth. But true progress must also include protecting the natural world that supports all life. A future built on destruction cannot bring lasting success because no achievement is meaningful without a healthy planet to live on. Humanity must move away from careless consumption and learn to use resources with wisdom and responsibility. Protecting forests, reducing pollution, conserving energy, and supporting cleaner solutions are important steps toward restoring balance. Every individual, community, and organization has a role in creating a world where nature and human progress can exist together. Responsibility begins with awareness. When people understand the impact of their actions, they can make choices that protect the environment instead of harming it. The Earth has provided humanity with countless gifts, and now it is our responsibility to protect and respect those gifts. The challenges facing the planet are serious, but they are not impossible to overcome. By choosing cooperation, compassion, and sustainability, we can create a better future. The next generations will inherit the results of our decisions, so we must act with care and wisdom today to leave behind a planet full of life and hope.